Hey guys, welcome back to WODdoc Project 365, episode 1430. Just finished up with the second rock tape course, Rock Tape Blaze Advanced. And now what we're doing is we're talking a little bit about stability in the torso, starting to build that stability, and in this case, coronal plane mechanics. So this is something that I have a lot of my patients do. I have them test out into what we call coronal plane or frontal plane mechanics. A lot of times when I have my patients do this, they'll also start to reach down like that. They'll deviate from that. So they're already sliding into a separate plane of motion. And if that correlates with something like a strength test or an endurance test where I put somebody onto a plank position, and rather than staying into that same plank position, they either allow their shoulder to roll forward or their hips to roll open, this is something that we can do. We can use a slant board, or in this case the Saunders table, and we can really work on getting just pure lateral flexion. Set this up and we can put ourselves so that our hip is just, in case you guys have a board like that, awesome, all right? But if you don't, we can set this up on like an incline bench, all right? For instance, except you might have to bring your one leg up, okay? But in this case, I just wanted to highlight this table because it's super cool. We're able to now really work on staying within this plane of motion, this plane of lateral flexion with a little bit of that activation, right? So what would be really cool for you guys to be able to practice here is that if we can get ourselves into a slant board or or in this case a incline bench table, all right? And just get ourselves into a position and practice that lateral flexion under resistance, because for a lot of us, if we can't do it like this, we probably can't do it with a rotation. So it helps us a lot to be able to groove that pattern, groove that plane of motion that we're probably don't even know that we have a deficit in. All right. So we'll talk more about coronal plane mechanics in the future. Until then, guys, we're optimizing function to optimize performance.